Hey guys, welcome to episode I don't remember. We're going to start working on developing the land here for the cherry project, which I've been hinting at for a while. I finally have some stuff ready, so I'm just gonna clear out this area. I've already gotten rid of a few houses. What are you gurring at me? Who is making that noise? Oh, anyway, yeah. I have a lot of things to discuss today, mostly because today sucked. It sucked. But anyway, yeah. Basically, what happened today was, well, first of all, this actually heads into yesterday first. Basically, I was checking my assignments for yesterday, and I noticed, hey, this assignment for this class requires me to print something out, and it's due tomorrow. I don't have a printer, so what I have decided to do was tomorrow, the day of it was due, I have to go and get it in like a printer. I have to find a printer and I have to print my stuff out. So that's what I did. I checked, and our library has a printer. So I was like, okay. I didn't know how much it would cost. It was probably not gonna be too much though. But I was like, dang, like, this just feels unnecessary. But whatever. I was already a little irritated that I had to do this because, like, why? What's it? Because the assignment was basically print this out, cut this out, take a picture of it, you're done. It did say that we're gonna use it for other things, but like, bruh, whatever. Anyway, so I go to the library and I'm like, where is the printer? So I have to like find it. It takes a few minutes. That was annoying. And then when I find it, I don't know how to use the printer, which that's great. That's wonderful. So I spend another like few minutes trying to find like the desk. So once I find the desk, I'm like, hey, I don't know how to use the printer. Could you help me out here? And he was like, okay, sure. That was a nice guy. He was a good dude. But like, I was already tired. I wanted to go home. And so we were like going through the processes, and then for some reason the fire alarm goes off, so I have to leave the building, which means it's gonna take longer for me to get home. And I'm like, okay buddy, I have other stuff to do. Who the hell pulled the fire alarm? Because okay, I know it was probably an accident, because like I've actually also done that on accident once, because for some reason our library at school, like the exits. Okay, so this is a different story. Basically, this was the first time I was exploring like what do you call it, the library at our school. And there I was like at the last floor, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go leave now. So I was looking for like a stairway, and once I found one in like a secluded area, I was like pushing on the door, waiting for it to open, and I didn't know why, but it wasn't opening. And then I noticed like the alarm at the top was flashing, so I was like, uh-oh, because I was wearing headphones at the time, so I didn't realize there was an alarm going off. And then I read like the little handle that says the alarm will go off if you open the door. So what I did was I immediately booked it and got out of there. uh I mean, it was okay. Don't get me wrong. It was actually alright, because it didn't really go off anywhere except that small secluded area. But like this time, I think someone just pushed the door too much, so it just activated all over the place, which is that's so awesome. God damn it, Mel. But anyway, yeah. So the fire alarm went off, and I was just pissed. I was angry. I was tired. I just wanted to go home because I had to wake up early just to go to class today. And then once we got it done, I was like, thank you, and I left, and I walked all the way back to my dorm. By the way, my dorm is like hella far. I live in like quite possibly the farthest place in like the school, so it's like far from literally everything. And I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this out and I'm gonna finish this. And I open my bag and I realized, I seem to be missing like 3 papers. Because what happened was that there was like 2 different links that I had to print, or papers that I had to print. One was 3 pages and one was 1 page. So I printed out the third page first, and then that's when the fire alarm went off. So after that, I went back and we printed like the 1 pager, and then I went home. I realized I didn't put it in my bag. It's in the library still. It's still in the library. I'm recording this while I'm mad right now. I'm low-key pissed because it's still at the library. So if they throw it away, I have to print more, which means I have to pay another unnecessary 76 cents because I left the stupid thing at the library. And now I'm mad and I'm just ranting. But, yeah. So after this, I'm going to pretty much just head straight back to the library and pick my stuff up. And if it's not there, I'll just have to print the thing out, because, oh boy, whatever. But, how has your days been going? Mine's been, well, you could tell how mine's been. Actually, how is for all you Americans out there, how was your Super Bowl Sunday? Because mine, I didn't actually really watch the Super Bowl. Basically, what happened was I was like in a Discord call and I was playing Minecraft, just preparing for this episode for tomorrow, or the recording today, I guess. And there was like a friend in there, and he was like pretty much giving me commentary on what was happening. And all I heard was that like the Chiefs, they just they just sucked. Like, I heard like they were like 0-34 in like, what was it, either the third or the fourth quarter. And, like, at that point, like, bruh, it's already over. Just give up. Like, you are not winning. Oh, but anyway, I'm not really a fan of either of those teams. Then again, I'm not really much of a football guy either. American football, specifically. But, I think it's cool. I've watched football a lot because my life has been very involved with sports, even though I don't particularly care about sports. Because my mom was a athletic trainer at a high school, so I would, as a child, I would like come to her games because I had to be watched, and sometimes my dad was at work. So yeah, I've seen a lot of games. I've seen a lot of mostly like track, football, soccer, basketball, a lot of the more basic ones, baseball, softball, sometimes swimming. I've never really seen some other stuff. I've never really seen like bowling, or like I've seen water polo like once. Other than that, yeah, I haven't really seen much of anything, to be honest. I should go to sleep. Hold on. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about before, but basically, oh, I want that. I'll just put it in the bundle. Put all this in the bundle as well. Is there chests in here? Is there stuff in here? Oh my god. I'm just gonna put all of this away. I just forgot what I was talking about. Something about sports. Oh yeah, the football. I'm not a big football guy. But I think it's cool. I work at concessions, so I see a lot of football games still. Lots of just lots of sports games. But yeah, it's cool. I'm not particularly interested, but if I can watch, I'll watch it. But I won't like actively go out of my way to watch it, basically, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of beds in this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to finish mining out this one, and then I'm going to store the stuff back into the bank, and then we'll continue on after. Oh, lag. Oh. Anyway, lately I've been thinking of like changing the way I post videos, cause like, Mel, are you serious? What? Why can't I pick up my shovel? Oh, there we go. But yeah, I'm just thinking like, at this point, like, I'm so inconsistent with posting videos. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna post whenever the hell I feel like it. So yeah, expect videos faster now, or well, as fast as I make them, because like I don't make them too often, but when I do, it's usually when I have things to say or things I want to do. And I usually only post when I'm like on Saturdays, so now I can just post whenever the hell I feel like it. And that would be better for me, because that gives me more leniency, because now I don't have to like, I don't have a deadline for when I want to make a video and post it. So yeah, very cool, very suave, very epic. That doesn't go in there. This goes in here. This. I have a lot of stuff I don't care about. I'm getting a lot of wood from this also. I need a lot of bamboo wood. This is going to require a lot of things. Actually, let me show you what I've been doing for like the past 3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks. I don't remember. But I've been over here farming cherry trees because it's the cherry project. So basically the idea is that the village over there will be inhabited by a giant cherry tree, and then will be also inhabited by like big bamboo houses. So here's like leaves I have. I don't think that's gonna be enough leaves. Here's some saplings, and I still need more wood. So we're not gonna quite build the thing. We're just gonna be tearing down the. We're gonna be terraforming basically. I think for today, since I actually like I gotta do this fast because I don't know when the library closes, and I gotta go back there and get my stuff, or print new stuff if I need to. Which so this is, I'm probably gonna take down maybe like 2 more houses, which should be fine, cause like it's genuinely not that hard to take down the houses, and there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 left, so I'll probably take down like 2 small houses. Ow, that hurt, bro. Stay down. Anyway, yeah, this place looks hella empty now. This is supposed to be a torch here. I'll move the villagers when I need to, but right now I don't really need to, so I'll probably take down that house over there and that house over there. And yeah, you know what, while we're taking down houses, I just want to talk about what happened of the past 2 weeks, which is the epic Minecraft snapshots. Oh, actually, there's also something else that happened in these 2 weeks that not involving Minecraft, but I'll talk about that after I talk about like the snapshots and what my thoughts are on them. Basically, I think they're awesome. I think this has been probably the best cycle we've had in a long while, because I think the last time we've had a cycle this good was probably I gotta be honest, it's probably been like since 1.16. Like, I'm not the biggest 1.16 fan. Like, I think it's a good update, but I don't particularly care about it. But genuinely, I think that built the most proper hype since the last. Well, that was like the last one that built the most proper hype, because it was just like consistent, almost like pretty much consistent weekly snapshots, which was really good. And then Caves and Cliffs came around. That was pretty good, but then it kind of got delayed, and then all of this stuff kind of got removed, and then it was just kind of a mess. And then 1.19 was kind of inconsistent with everything. Like, there was stuff that wasn't added, there was stuff that was added, but it was like very infrequent. It wasn't like weekly snapshots, so there wasn't much hype. There wasn't as much hype compared to like the Nether update. And then 1.20 was also weird, which was like, oh my god. I'm sorry. Are you gonna kill me? Oh, stop. No. Mel, stop. Mel, stop. Mel. Ah, stupid. Lolo head. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. What was I talking about before? Actually, what are you doing? Get out of here. I'm trying to tear this down, bruh. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, just the inconsistencies with like the rest of the updates. after like the Nether update was like just it kind of like I didn't really I didn't have as much hype for them compared to like the Nether update, which did really help on the hype. Because like Caves and Cliffs was a mess, Wild update was a little all over the place. Trails and Tales was also all over the place because like they released pretty much all the features in like one snapshot, and then it was just months of nothing. And then they were like every now and then there was like a new snapshot with cool stuff, but like it was very inconsistent, so I couldn't really keep my hype up that much. So Trails and Tales was also inconsistent. I think Tricky Trials was actually pretty good. I think that's when they actually started to do teasers more, like better teasers, like teasers all over their social media, which is definitely better, but it was also still kind of inconsistent. Uh, what else? Bundles of Bravery wasn't even really in like a snapshot phase, to be honest. It was in like it had like maybe 2 major snapshots, and that was it. The Garden Awakens literally only had 2 feature snapshots, but then again, it was also very short. It wasn't very large. It was actually kind of a smaller one, smaller drop. So I don't blame it, but also it wasn't like the most hype-inducing thing. I don't think like some people don't even know, didn't even realize that it came out, which I find very interesting because that just kind of speaks on a problem with how Mojang are currently handling the drops, because it's kind of all over the place. I just got a message from someone. Hold on. My package is here. Okay, the package is the story I'm going to tell after this. But basically, so far all of the updates and drops have just been very inconsistent with releasing content. But this one, the Ambience update 1.21.5, seems like it's going to be pretty good in terms of hype, because they, well, aside from like the 2 week the 2 week of nothingness at the beginning, it was actually pretty good, because after the 2 weeks it's just been up like teaser, feature release with extra features we didn't know about, and then to the next one, and so on. We're probably going to get one this week too. I'm filming this on Monday. This is releasing on Monday. I don't know why I said that. Well, it might actually release on Tuesday, depending on how long this takes to edit. It's probably not going to take too long because I've just been talking the whole time, so I don't really feel like I have to edit much. But yeah, we're basically, what was I gonna say? Basically, it's cool. This update is cool. I like the new cow variants. I like the new chicken variants. I actually especially like the fact that they included new eggs, because 1, that's cool, and 2, I wasn't expecting that at all. Because like the cow variants, we saw like the fireflies, and I was like, okay, that's, or like the bushes, and I was like kind of thinking that could be like either like speed wheat, or maybe like the idea I've been having where like there's a plant and it summons fireflies at night, which is exactly what it was, which is kind of awesome. And then with the chickens, they were just kind of teasing the chickens, but I did kind of expect something else to come out, which was the cactus flower and the dry grass, which is very cool for the deserts. I really like the way it looks now. I like the sounds in the desert. Those are really awesome. I think my personal pet peeve with the sounds, though, is that it's based on the sand. So, like, whenever I'm walking across the beach, I can just kind of hear, like, the sand noises, which isn't bad for my world because it's a large biome, so it's, like, large beaches, which makes sense. But I wish there was also maybe, like, some specific waves for the biome, for the beach biome, similar to how like they did like the wind for the desert biome, that like only makes it in the desert biome. Basically, if you don't know, there's like 2 sounds, ambient sounds. One is for everywhere, which is just sandy sounds, and the other one is windy sounds, which is specifically for the desert biome. So I kind of want it so like if there's like water near like a bunch of sand, and you're specifically in like a beach biome or like a river biome, it makes like a watery wave sound. That would be kind of awesome. and pretty good for ambience. But other than that, I'm expecting sheeps this week. They haven't actually teased anything as I'm recording. I'll probably, if they do tease something by the time I'm done editing, I'll probably put it in the edit. But overall, very epic drop. This is our, this is the first really good S tier drop. You know what? Should I make a drop tier list? We only have 3 though. Maybe I'll do it once there's like 5 drops, which would be definitely by the end of the year. Why are you hurt? I think I got rid of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we only have 4 more. I can do that in my off time. And the next video would probably be about like I don't know, starting up the build of the cherry trees and all that stuff. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's talk about the thing I've been hinting at, or the thing I've been talking about with like packages. Basically, I was today or like last 2 weeks ago. No, last week. Yeah, last week. Basically, I was going to buy something. I was gonna buy like 10 books, 10 mangas of this series. It's called the 100 Girlfriends That Really Really Love You. It's gas. It's gas, by the way. You should read it with your brain off specifically. Otherwise, like that it's weird. It's weird. I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, I don't know why I bought like, what is it? Did I say 10? I'm sorry. I meant 12. That's like, it was like $200 worth of books. I don't know why I did that. There was like no particular reason, but like I was on Amazon. I was ordering it. I put in my card, and then it gets rejected, and I'm like, huh? So I tried it again. It didn't work. So I tried like re-inputting my card into my Amazon account, and it didn't work. And then I tried a bunch of stuff, and it was just all wacky and zany, and it was pissing me off. So what I did was I had to go to the bank, or the nearest bank, and I had to have them help me out. And do you know how do you know how embarrassing it was to have to hear the 100 girlfriends that really 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 love you from their mouths? We had to contact Amazon services. That was the worst experience I've had in a good few months. That was just bad. Oh, what the hello pig. Anyway, yeah, it was just bad. I forgot to put away the stairs. You know, I'll put away the stairs later. I have things to do. I have stuff to pick up at the library. I'm gonna read the tip of the day. Oh, speaking of the tip of the day, we'll discuss this after the tip of the day. Okay. Today's tip of the day, hi Terry, is for episode 47. I just checked. Give it a second. We're almost getting to page 50, which is awesome. Okay, so episode 47, tip of the day. Use bundles for little items you want to carry around without commitment, but don't use too many or else you clog your inventory with a new problem. So, basically, what that means is, you see how I have 3 bundles and not like 10? Because you really don't need that many bundles. Bundles are useful for like carrying things that you kind of want in your inventory, but you don't want to take up a whole inventory slot of. But like, if you have too many bundles, that becomes like a brand new problem, in which like, now you just have too many bundles, and there'll be like stacks in your inventory, but now you can't have like stacks, and now it's pretty much just gonna be like an inventory clog of like only little things. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, it's weird. Anyway, what I was talking about with the tip of the day, I'm thinking of scrapping tip of the day for just like Veil2059's final thoughts. Just because I'm running out of things to say about the tip of the day, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, as soon as we finish the tip of the day, we're gonna replace tip of the day with the final thoughts of the day, or just final thoughts. And that could just be anything. I could say like cheese sandwich. I could give like advice or something. I don't know. I could just say what I did today, just anything. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it's just kind of easier for me to do. Also, I'm starting to think that this bottom library, I might start writing stories. So like, when I release this world for download, you can like read just random stories I've written in here. I might do like multiple random genres. I don't have a personal preference on what genre I do, as long as like it's entertaining and you people like want to read the books or like have fun reading like the stories. Just because I don't know what to do with the library other than the enchantment books, and I think writing stories sounds pretty fun for this world. I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's kind of longish. It's kind of shortish. I don't know. Depends on how long you care about me yapping. Cause I just like yapping in this series. I like just talking about my thoughts and what happened today and yesterday and the months before and whatever, whenever. Ah! Oh, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to Veil2059. And I'm signing out now. Goodbye.